Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing a tutorial for you in this British accent. JK lol, that would be weird. But nonetheless, I am going to be doing a tutorial for you guys. And this tutorial is going to be a great everyday look for the everyday hardworking woman working. I tried to be cool, but didn't work. So I'm really excited to be doing this because it's great for people who are, say, just starting to wear makeup or don't wear a lot and just want something affordable but also good quality. So this is perfect for y'all. And this has actually been requested so much. It's not even funny. Just people, family, friends coming up to me being like, you need to make this video for people who don't know how to make up. Because I will admit most of my tutorials are pretty intricate, or at least take some time and quite a bit of effort, so I will admit that. And I know my hair looks absolutely awful, so that's why we're gonna put it up. So that is my little bundie. And I have like a huge hole there, so I'm going to fix that. Let's continue on with the makeup. So now we are going to start off with our foundation. Well, first we should put on some primer because that's important. For primer, I'm going to be using my Body Shop Skin Primer Matte It, and I'm going to be putting this all over my face and especially in my pores. It's also quite affordable than all the other primers that I have. Next is foundation. So for most people who don't wear a lot of makeup, I find that they just like not wearing foundation, which is totally fair. Something alternative that I could suggest to you is a BB cream, which stands for Beauty Balm. It's basically like a tinted moisturizer, but basically a little bit more than that. So take any BB cream that you can find. Just kidding. The one that I'm using today is the Elizabeth Arden Visible Difference Multi-Targeted BB Cream. And this is definitely not affordable, but it is the only BB cream that I've ever found that actually works. I wore it all through Italy just because it gives you the most gorgeous dewy finish. You look so healthy, and the shades are really nice. They're not pinky or anything like that, so I find that they go with a lot of skin tones. I'm just gonna start out with a BB cream and apply this all over my face with a sponge because sponges are life. Alright, so I'm just going to put like a dime sized onto my hand and then just kind of start patting it with my spongy sponge. I'm just kind of showing you the difference. So even though this is a BB cream slash tinted moisturizer, it did completely cover my skin and completely evened it out, but also in a very light BB cream type of way. So I would find this more on the better coverage of BB creams. Also, I love the color of it. The smell of it is amazing. It reminds me of Italy whenever I wear it. I love it. It completely just evened out my face, whereas this side still needs to be done. And by the way, I am in the shade number 2. I, for myself, am probably a shade number 1, but this is kind of the only one that I have, so it'll make do. So we are done with the foundation. It's all beautifully blended in with this $5 sponge. I love this sponge. It is so freaking soft. So I will just talk a little bit about primer and foundation and how important it is. Primer that I put on, like I said, is a silicone base. So basically that's going to, 1, make your foundation face makeup stay on like 10 times longer than it normally would without a primer. It's also going to prep your skin and give it a little bit of texture so that your foundation actually has something to hold on to and something that will make it go on better as well. And moisturizer helps a lot with that too. You should go check out my skincare video. I'll link it down below about the stuff that I use. I have changed it up a little bit, but that's because I am in the beauty industry, so I am getting all these different moisturizers all the time, so I love to try new things, but that's generically pretty much how I do my skincare routine every day. And I mean, not saying that you have to do that, but definitely make sure that you have a good moisturizer. Foundation is so important because it makes your look. You need a beautiful even base to basically make the makeup look work. The reason for that is because if you ever see people with a beautiful eye makeup, beautiful lip color, whatever, but no base, no foundation, it just doesn't look good. You can totally tell the difference when someone has put effort into the base and their eyes. It looks so much better. Like, I think base is essential. If I wasn't gonna wear eye makeup today, no biggie, because I have a face and I have my foundation on to even out my skin, because I don't think eye makeup is essential, but I do think that your base is. I'm actually quite pale right now compared to my face. So yeah, I would not recommend putting on a darker foundation than you normally would wear, but this is kind of the only one that I have that I really like. But I mean, I don't think it looks that bad. Next, I do my eyebrows, which again, not essential to the everyday person, but I do like to just fill in any sparse areas. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. If you are looking for something easy and also natural looking, is powder. Powder is great for that because it sticks onto your brow hairs so naturally, and what I like to use for that is the Brow Bar To Go by Whitening Lightning, and I will just show you how I do that right now. So first, I'm just going to apply the wax that comes with the kit, and this is basically just going to control my brow hairs and make sure that they stay in place all day while I am filling them in. First, I'm going to take the darker shade here, and I'm going to focus that in the outer corners of my eyebrows and then kind of in the middle. The way that your eyebrow grows is darkest here to lightest, so I'm going to want to focus on the outer portion of my eyebrow when I'm using this darker color. And I'm really going to try to stick to my natural brow shape, I want this to look natural for my look. Then I'm going to take this lighter shade here, and this is what I'm going to be using in the inner portion of my eyebrow. And yeah, you can see a visible difference, but I mean nothing too crazy. I basically just extended my tail a little bit, and obviously it's a little bit darker because I filled in any sparse areas, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do the other one really quickly. We're going to start working on our face again. So this BB cream is actually, you can wear it without powder, but because I do have oilier skin, I do feel like I need to put something over top of it just to set it slightly. So I am going to be using the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in 001 Transparent. This is my love. I've had this forever, I feel. Like, you get a decent amount in it, so I just feel like I've had it forever and it's lasted a really long time, so I absolutely love it for that reason. And I'm just gonna use a Real Techniques powder brush to plop it on my face. What we're going to do next is take a concealer, and this is what I'm going to use for my eye primer. So I'm using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, which I don't have any left. This is probably going to be my last application with this baby. It was a good ride. This is what I will be using underneath my eyes and as my eye primer. So to get the most out of my concealer, I like to take a flat brush like this, and what I'll do is just twist this guy up. And then I just put it on my ring finger, like this, and I'll use this guy to just even it out all over my skin, or wherever I choose to put the concealer, because then it just kind of, it puts it in where it needs to be, basically, a lot easier than my fingers. So I'm just going to be putting it underneath my eyes. And you want to make sure that you get it in this area as well. I feel like this area gets so dark at the end of the day, so you want to make sure that it stays really nice and bright, or else it just looks really weird and bad. Now I'm just doing my eyes, and I'm going to shape my brows as well. And then just put the concealer all over my eyes. Whenever I have left over, I'll just put on the bridge of my nose, because again, this isn't essential, it's just something that I do. I'm going to use this sponge here, which is also by Quo, and definitely one of my favorite new sponges, and this is great for blending out concealer, so that's what I'm going to do. Alright, so we are almost kind of done. So now I'm just going to take that same Stay Matte powder and just use a smaller fluffy brush and set my concealer and my eye makeup. Oh my god, I just hit pan! Can you see that? It's horrible. Okay, so next step is eyeshadow and bronzer combined. My kind of basic understanding is that if you are going for a very natural look, what I would do is just at least put some type of bronze, some type of nice soft brown in the crease, and that'll at least just give your eyes some dimension. A great way to do that is to use a bronzer, and then you can also use this bronzer as actual bronzer, so you're kind of killing two birds with one stone, I guess. So it just saves time and also money. I'm taking the Milani blush in Bellisimo Bronze, and I'm going to be using this in the crease of my eyes, and I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush and just go ahead and do that. So it just adds a teensy little pop of color. So now I'm actually going to use this as a bronzer, and I'm just going to take another big fluffy brush, and I will just kind of start to bronze up the face. This is not an essential step at all to put on bronzer, but it's just a great way to add some color to your face, and it basically just kind of makes you look more awake, in my opinion. All I basically did was did the 3 kind of rule, which is what I would recommend for just everyone. It's super easy. You just start at your temples, and then you kind of go down to your hollows of your cheeks, and then also down to the jaw, and that basically just kind of contours your face and gives it some dimension, some shading. Alright, so I'm done bronzing, and now very, very important, this is something that you can do without bronzing, is adding a pop of color, and I'm going to be taking the Milani Dellizio Pink Baked Blush, and this is completely matte as well, so if you are not one for shimmer, this is great because it's just matte with I think just a tiny hint of sheen, and I think it's absolutely essential to just have at least something. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on the apples of my cheeks, and then bring it up to my cheekbones because I just find that that looks the most natural. As you can see, it just looks absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love this blush. It just really blends into my bronzer as well. So blush is very important. Always remember that. So we're almost done with this tutorial. I'm like, this is crazy. I've never been done so quickly. For mascara, I will be using the Maybelline, the Falsies Big Eyes. This is such an amazing mascara, and this is what I'm going to use on my eyes today, and I will be heavily putting it on the top and the bottom. I love my eyelashes to look huge and big. And another really easy step that you can add to your routine also is using a nude or white colored eyeliner and putting that in the waterline, and that will just make you look really awake, and it also just makes your eyes look a lot bigger too. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. are almost done, guys. I'm so excited. So the last thing we're gonna do is lips, and also this is optional, but I mean, this is such a gorgeous color. You guys are gonna love it. This is the new Maybelline matte lipsticks, and I'm going to be using 665 Daringly Nude. Anyone can pull off a nude, girl, trust me. Alright guys, so this is the look. I'm really excited about it. It actually turned out really good, and I think this is something that everyone can wear. It's just super simple, elegant, beautiful, sexy. I feel so good right now. This is something that I usually wear on like a day-to-day basis. Don't believe me, I understand, but it's actually nice not to wear gunk of makeup. So I do occasionally just wear this. My grandma got this for me, and it is so nice. I just want to live in it. I think it's great for workplace, family fun. I don't know what you want to do for your day, shopping, I don't know. Anyway, have an amazing day, guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it helped. Well, yeah, I will have everything listed below, all the products listed below if you want to go and try them because they're really good. And also like this video if you thought it was helpful, and please, please, please subscribe. Okay. See you guys later. Bye.